Okay, so this style right here has got to be one of my favorite styles of 2026 so far. It looks like a full install, but if you know me, church, then you know that there is a hack involved. In fact, this is something that I have not done in years, y'all, and I didn't even see myself doing it again, but here we are. I got the deets for you, so stay tuned if you want to know how I achieved this look. So boom, HOTBRAIDS contacted me and was like, hey, we would love for you to try our Glam Kit. Immediately, I was intrigued by Glam Kit. I don't know why. Doesn't take much for me, but it takes just enough at the same time. So I was like, what's a Glam Kit? They were like, basically, we send you 2 bundles of hair that you would do a sew in, and then you would braid the perimeter of your hair. And I was like, oh, braid? Like, add in hair and braid, all the things. They were like, yeah. I was like, I don't know about that. I was like, well, do you have feather crochet? Can I do miracle knots around the perimeter? They was like, yes, bet, we can do that. Boom. So that's my kit. I'm doing miracle knots around the perimeter, and in the middle of my head, I will be doing a sew-in, which I have not done in so long, y'all. So let's jump into it. The hair that they sent me, it's 18 inches, and it's their 3B, 3C exotic, kinky, curly texture. As I showed you before, the textures absolutely match between the wefts and the human hair crochet, okay? Now, you don't have to have your boxes small, or you can have your boxes whatever size you want. I wanted to go with small to medium, okay, around the whole perimeter. What this means is this style is versatile, you guys. You'll be able to part it in the middle. You'll be able to part it on the side with pride. You'll be able to wear your hair in a high ponytail. This is 360 approved, okay? That is the purpose. Now, my goal was to finish this style, including the braid, y'all, in less than 3 hours versus something that will be somewhere around 8 hours if you just got your whole head installed with a head full of boho knotless braids. I'm not here for the 8-hour thing. I mean, you do what you feel. I think sometimes it could be therapeutic. We all love to go to the salon, all the things, right? But if you don't have time for that, if you just don't want to do it, here's a hack that should, in theory, cut down a massive amount of time. And when I say massive, I mean massive. Now, I won't be explaining too much about my sewing process because I don't think that I am qualified to explain to you how to sew in. I just kind of do it. Basically, I fold the weft in half and go for what I know. When I'm on the ends, I always sew in. I knot it like 2 or 3 times to hold it in place. Y'all, when that happens right there, oh my goodness, you talking about nerves wrecked, okay? Because you in the back of your head. Now, that what you just saw me do right there, that's just to create knots. So I just do that randomly throughout the sewing process because guess what? I don't want my tracks falling out. That's why. The reason why I love the concept of this method is because it's tension free, you guys. So just say even if you don't have fine natural hair like I do, if you just don't want tension around your hairline, it's basically like plaiting your own hair, just braiding your own hair along the hairline, okay? And the human hair crochet is so light, there's literally no weight pulling on your braids. There's no tension at the root. There's no tight cornrows there in the front around the perimeter of your head. This is a tension free style, okay? And you do have options on how you like to install your feather crochet, whether you want to knot it or not knot it. I've showed you how to knot, so I'm going to be knotting this time around just so I could switch it up a little bit. But also I'm going to be co-washing this hair, well, really spraying it down with water and leave-in conditioner. I'm going to be brushing through it, so I knew I was going to be really tussling with it, so I wanted it to be as secure as possible. That's another reason why I did that. I wanted to use the whole entire 2 bundles, the 2 complete wefts or tracks, whatever you want to call them. I wanted to put all that off in the middle of my head, okay? Because I wanted this style to be full. Y'all know I love big hair. You can kind of gauge it how you want it to be for your life and the way you like to govern your head. But remember, this hair is very light. So although it may look like a lot, it's really, I mean, it is, but it's very light. So it's not a heavy style in the least bit, okay? Not at all. So I wanted to make sure that top was very flat. That's the one thing I wanted to, like, whenever I see styles like this, and y'all, this is not new. Let me just, let me go ahead and, I should have been said this, cause baby, they've been doing this since the 90s, okay? This is not new, all right? So let's just start off right there. But whenever I see styles like this, when you can see that track right there, it kind of defeats the purpose to me. If you care about that stuff, if you don't even care about it, boo boo, that's a whole level of unbotheredness that I absolutely love for you, okay? I personally don't want to see the track right there, so I'm going to show you ways to hide that. One way is through the braid pattern. Have enough braids going back. Have your plaits going far enough back to where you can swap it over that track. That's the easiest method. But there is another method, and we're going to get into that. But honey, look at that. Look at that. I absolutely love that curl pattern. The curl pattern is it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now we got to work on the perimeter of this head, okay? Get your favorite braid gel. We've already seen, we know how, now this is just how I apply my miracle knot, y'all. This could be wrong, it's 40 going north, I don't know. Y'all know I'm not a really strong braider like that. I'm getting better, but I'm not quite there yet. So I literally just attach one piece to the bottom, and then I will crochet in one piece in the top. And we've talked about, again, whether you want to knot, you want to loop it or not. I am looping it for this particular style because I'm gonna be doing a lot of tussling and a lot of styling with the hair. If I was gonna leave it alone, then maybe I wouldn't loop, but yeah, I decided to loop. And I'm only putting 2 pieces of hair. I know sometimes people put 3-4 pieces of hair per braid. Crochet hair is what I'm talking about, because I wanted to, my boxes were small and I wanted to make sure I had enough hair, so I only put 2 pieces in per plait. If you want more, I would suggest making your boxes a little bit bigger, so you make, you want to ensure that you have enough hair, basically. All right, so I only put 2 pieces in there. That's it. That's all. Now you'll notice that the crochet hair is a little bit more stretched. That's because we're manipulating it more than the sew-in weft part. So it's the same exact texture, but we're kind of pulling, we're braiding down, we're doing all the things with the feather crochet hair. And with the tracks, all we had to do was sew them down. So there's been no manipulation of that hair. So you may see a difference in the texture, but it's not really a difference in the texture. It's just a difference in the install process. Okay, so I'm not finished yet, but I had some things that I had to do. I had to get dinner together. I have been running errands all day, so what I've been doing is timing my actual process so that I'll know how long it takes. Okay, so this is actually the next day. I'm going to church. I was able to hide my little pieces. I immediately jumped back into the install because I was so excited to get done. I was pushing up on the 3-hour mark and I was like, come on girl, you got to get on your get it girl, get it. So I turned the jets on. Okay, finished up that last bit, and when I tell you I made my goal 2 hours and 39 minutes, and that includes braid time, honey. Now let me tell you what made it go by so fast. I folded the wefts when I sewed it in, so I wasn't sewing single layer wefts. Okay, so that went by really fast. I only added 2 pieces per braid, so that went by very fast. It just is what it is, and I have a scoop full of hair, so I didn't have to braid down too much. The whole process went fast for me. But check this out right here. This is another way that you're going to hide these wefts. Really, you're just pulling it over top of the weft using the crochet needle. You do that with the braids in the back. That is going to give you a seamless transition between the braids, your plaits, and the weft area. Okay, you don't really have to do all that, but if you want it to be super seamless, I would. That's just my personal preference. Now, because this is human hair, which means very much so reusable, hello, okay, first of all, the kit is going to pay for itself. That's always a flex. Take you some water, some leave-in conditioner, or you can even co-wash the hair, whatever you want to do. And really, the benefit for this part, yes, you're defining, you're sealing, you're smoothing, but you want to stretch that middle part, because remember, we just added the weft hair. It has not been really manipulate it in any sort of way like the crochet hair has. So we need to make them go together. They need to look like they go together. So we have to stretch that hair in the middle. You want to go ahead and get, you know, give a little conditioner wash or a little spray down, whatever you choose to do, and then just brush through it. You are disrupting the curls, the I guess created curls, or you know what I'm saying? You're disrupting the curl pattern that it came in, which the curl pattern was beautiful, by the way, but you are kind of, you know, you're making them look not so identical, but more free flowing, more natural. Okay, y'all, when I tell you I was so hyped at this point, I said, girl, you did it. And I love this kit because they send you everything you need to install this hair. And again, my goal was under 3 hours. I definitely hit my mark. I was so excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, I turned the jets on at the end because I saw I was pushing, you know, towards that 2 hour 30-minute mark. I was like, come on, girl, come on, we cannot lose. I just had that mindset sometimes, y'all. I really got to do better with that. Cause y'all, if I set a goal for myself and don't reach it, I'm not saying I just fall to pieces, but honey, I'll be like, girl, we about to do this again right now. And we're gonna get it together. Look at that ponytail. Look at the ponytail, honeys. Come on now. We talking 360 versatility. And it does not have to be a low ponytail. Y'all know, you know, it could be as high as you want it to be. Because one thing about it, those tracks in the middle, they are lying flat. And you see that when you know, as you style it and do different things to it, you will see how good it feels, how well it moves, how easy you're able to manipulate the hair. Again, it's so light. It is, once again, y'all, I cannot express to you enough, it is tension free. Okay, so you're able to control the amount of whatever type of pressure you want to put on your head depending on what style you're going for. Okay, but as far as that install, you can't beat this with a stick, y'all. You cannot beat it. You can't. It's too easy. This is a protective style that I can get with. Big shout out to Hot Braids. Definitely feeling this glam kit. Yeah, this is something special, y'all. Who is about to try this and what length? Let me know. We doing long ignorant, we doing a bob. Well, how we coming at it? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Peace, love, light.